Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Guildrun. So this is the intro screen that you get. There is a little animation, but it goes that quick there's no chance of it being able to read it anyway, so I'll just read what it says. Things used to be normal until the rifts started appearing. Rifts never stay stable for long, and when they breach, monsters come through, but some of us awakened, ordinary people developing powers no one can explain. The world calls them breakers. They step into the rifts to shut them down. So a bit of a background on this, it's from the same guys apparently who made TFT for League of Legends. I am going to adjust the volume very slightly first, and I'm going to change this onto full screen as well. Quality's high, that's fine. Just going to do a little bit of the music adjustment down. 35 seems good. And that'll do there. So this is a very positive game at the minute, a lot of people are really loving it, so we're going to give it a try. If you want to run a guild, you need to fill this out. Hey, are you spacing out? Sorry, name the guild and sign here please. You must be the new guild leader, welcome, I'll walk you through your first contract. You know what to do, defeat the monsters within and the rift closes, but before that recruit your first breaker to your guild. This guy's cool, he reminds me a bit of Graves without his cigar. So this is very Akali. This guy is kind of like inspired by Garen, I guess. This guy looks a bit brandish, human form. Welcome to Guildrun. You start each run by picking a starting hero. So, heroes are mainly defined by their starting ability. Pick a starting hero. So he has Resolute Strikes, which is 400 shields. After 2 seconds, deal 125 bonus damage, equal to his remaining shield. Increases... oh, sorry. Leap into the air and throw 2 shurikens at the lowest health enemy for 150 damage each. Blast a fireball at all enemies in Funke's range, dealing 225 damage and inflicting 31 burn. So he seems like the bursty type champion, but obviously this is an assassin with crit. This is a warrior with shield, and this is a mage with burn. So we're going to try the mage out because it seems that everybody's doing the assassin.
I'll run it. Just
combat in Guildrun is automatic. You can place your heroes anywhere on your side of the battlefield. Again, it's very TFT, you can clearly see it's inspired by it. Whenever you're ready, start your first combat. We'll move him a little bit closer. Heroes attack automatically as we know. Heroes cast their active ability when their mana is full. Yeah, which is the big brand ultimate. Winning fights grants you shards, Guildrun's currency. After each fight, visit the shop to grow stronger. Continue to the shop. So shop offers 3 heroes each visit. Each hero costs shards, your shards are shown here. To build a strong team, look for heroes that share the same class or archetype. Try buying a hero. So this one's a mage, so we should really get her. 227 damage on kill, permanently gain 10 magic. On crit, stun all enemies for half a second. This is a mage as well. Channel an energy beam for 2.5 seconds. For each half second, deal 40 damage, so that's 40, 80, 120, 160, 200 damage. Can't believe it took me that long to figure that out. Inflict 1 frost and 2 burn to all enemies inside the beam. And then we got the warrior guy again. So this one kind of requires you to stand still for a long time, whereas this one seems very similar to the other ones. Plus it's constantly buffing, so it's probably good to get that character early.
Someone of my caliber.
Items can be bought here to strengthen individual heroes. Relics can be bought here and affect your whole team. Mages gain 25 magic. We kind of want that since we've got 2 mages. You can view all owned relics here. You can carry as many relics as you want. And that's all the money we've got. I would have liked to have this one to get the extra magic and the HP there. But a flat 25 damage just kind of seems insane. Yeah. After each shop, choose your next path. Different paths lead to different rewards and risks. So this is something that's different to TFT, because obviously you don't get to choose where you're going next. Each run has multiple acts, 2 in the demo. At the end of each act you'll face a boss fight. So again, it's a roguelite situation, but TFT thing, which is really nice. Gain 5 shards, gain a common item that increases attack speed. We don't really need that so much. Permanently increases a hero's mana regen by 2. I think we want that, considering the amount of mages that we've got. You find a moment to train your heroes. Choose one to gain 2 mana regen. So based on the fact that this character gets the permanent magic boost, I think we kind of need to give it to Ratner. Ratner found a moment to train. Permanently gains 2 mana regen. We've got Shrooms. This is obviously a ranged champion. We kind of want to get that one first if we can, because obviously it's going to do more damage, so we'll try to... He's got a bit more health, so we'll put him on this side because that's where the Shroom's going to run to, and hopefully we'll hit this one at the back first. Well, we've got one hit in it, so we just kind of split his damage, unfortunately. Doesn't matter, he died, so that worked. And we got the damage bonus as well. So at the minute, as you see, it's actually Funke who's doing the most damage. But again, that's probably down to his ult and his burn, yeah. But we did get the extra magic damage. So we can level up this hero that we've already got, so we're going to go straight for Funke again.
Let me do things my way.
So now we get an extra ability because of this. On cast, all enemies in range take 20 ticks of burn damage. Mages gain 2 magic whenever an enemy in their range takes burn damage. Back up. Funke gains 1 mana when enemy in his range takes burn damage. That could be good, to be honest. That's a buff to all mages whenever they take burn. Gain 2 attack range at the start of combat and after stall 20 seconds. Inflict 37 burn on all enemies in range. I can't speak today. I kind of like this one, but I feel like this one's going to be better for the team. 2 magic whenever an enemy in their range takes burn damage. And he gains mana himself when they take burn damage. I think that's going to be the better one. I do like the detonator one though as well. So we've got a bunch of stats. This one's mana regen, starting mana and attack speed. That could be good actually. On cast, gain 1 mana and 5 HP a second regen. Are we going into a burn build? Whenever a hero inflicts burn, inflict 33% more. I think we want that. And we might as well get this just because we've got the money as well. We've got 9 left. We can't afford this one, which is unfortunate, but there's no freezing currently in the demo at least. Items are equipped by dragging them onto a hero. Drag this onto the hero. So we definitely want the mana regen on him because it seems like he's going to be kind of key to our build now. Items can be unequipped at any time. So the Fallen Beast, get a special item or relic with defensive properties. Get a special item or relic which pays off in the future. I think we want this one. Because we've only just started, so it seems like a good idea to do this. Camp left behind by an unsuccessful guild, abandoned in a hurry. They didn't die here, but they did leave something useful behind. Greedy Ring, which is HP and crit. Generate 10 shards from any source. That's how you get the extra shard bonus. So inflict 100 frost, which gains 15 shard. I don't think we can do that easily. Trigger rush 3 times from any source. The holder's rush abilities last 2 seconds longer. We don't really need any of these to be fair, but the crit one could be nice just for a bit of extra money. So we've got some slimes. Your team has an effect with a backup keyword. These effects are also active while the hero is in reserve. Backup only effects are active only while the hero is in reserve. So we'll put this one on him as well, since it kind of seems to be the main thing now. We're kind of going to swap around again because damage-wise it seems like we want... because he's got more HP now at the minute, it seems like we want him tanking. Even though he's got all our items, it could be a bad idea, but we kind of want to boost up the damage as well on this character. And I've forgotten the name.
Yes.
That burn damage is insane. I think all these people who are playing the crit build kind of missing out on this one. I mean, Jesus, the damage. 24 shards on that one. You can spend shards to reroll the shop's offerings, freeze the shop, now we get the freeze. Freeze the shop to keep it as it is until your next visit. Items and heroes can be dragged here and sold for shards. So it's an assassin, a warrior, and a warrior, so we don't really want any of them. After 20 seconds, gain stealth for 4 seconds. On combat victory, gain 3 extra gold. Max HP and attack speed. How much have I got? 28. I think I'll get this one, and then I'll reroll. Mystic. Mystics use mana regen to repeatedly cast their active ability, aiding allies and disrupting enemies. What the hell? Spark a protective vault. Apply 250 shields to the 1% lowest current max HP heroes. See, this sounds pretty good, but... Duelist. Loose a volley of arrows, so she's a ranger. 25 damage, 5 frost. Poison cloud, 34 damage, 4 poison all enemies. After each second after stall for 15 seconds, gain 3 HP per second enemy in the poison cloud. This could be good if we're going for a statusy type one. 300 burn, 200 HP and 25 attack. I want this one though as well. Let's go for that one. 40 attack speed, that's crazy. On auto attack, gain 10 max HP. So I do want some form of tank, but I think at the minute, just to get our character level up, we should probably get this Mystic. Which, since she gives shields, it seems like it'd be really good. I've only got 12 left, so I can't afford any of these.
Okay, there may be a few things I can shore up.
We might get rid of that one though, but we can only hold 3 heroes at the minute. Extra heroes wait in reserve. Right click a portrait to inspect them. Here you can see all stats, items and abilities for that hero. Each hero's abilities scale with the personal stats. Press the hero panel or tab to see all the heroes in your team. There you go, that's just all the stats and stuff that you get. Right, so who do we want to give the attack speed and HP to? I think we might be better with that one on Ratner. Just because, like, the extra attack speed to get the extra magic. I mean, it would be good on this character as well, Funke. But, yeah, I feel like it's probably good. Well, we can play around with it a little bit. Challenge encounter. Each second, enemies heal 3% max HP. Choose a random rare relic, or face the next encounter as it is. I'll do the challenge one, because I feel pretty strong at the minute, but we'll see, because from what I've seen from other people playing this game, it seems a lot of people are struggling with this at the minute. Now, do we want this character in the back as a buff type champ? That's the question. These spiders are probably going to cause us some issue though. We'll leave it like this. Because obviously these guys are really tanky and we're not really damaging them, unfortunately, at the minute. Not enough anyway. 84 stacks of burn, man. We definitely need to buff that. 210 burn. Quest, auto attack 200 times. Each hero's first auto attack against each enemy gains 750 crit. On combat, gain 6 shards. For rush, enemies receive 50% more burn damage. What is this rush? I'm not 100% sure what rush is, but 50% more burn damage sounds nice, so we'll go for that. So yeah, it's still Funke doing an insane amount of damage. Pimenta's a tank, we don't really want that one. Shard crit Omnivamp. At the start of combat, if there's exactly one hero in front of the holder, they both permanently gain 40 max HP. Mystics gain 4 mana regen. Starting mana, we definitely want that, I think. That's too good to not take. We'd want this on Funke, I think. Just because the amount of burn damage he's doing is kind of crazy. This on for 7 though. I mean, getting permanent shields and stuff could be really nice. 4 mana regen. Let's reroll. Attack and Omnivamp. Inflict burn on all enemies. Definitely we want that. Have we got any more mages? We've got a duelist, and assassin now. We're definitely going this one. We're going for the burn build, it seems. So I'm probably going to move Funke back a bit now and have the other ones tank. Trial Demolition. Quickly defeat a durable enemy to earn shards. There are no penalties for death or defeat in trial combats. Choose a single hero to battle against an enemy for a variety of rewards. There are no penalties for death or defeats in trial combat. So durable or single hero. I feel like we got to go with Funke on a single hero. Your guild crests a hill and notices an energy field containing a single monster waiting in the valley below, standing triumphantly over a pile of treasure. Defeat the creature in combat to gain 15 shards. Defeat the creature in 1v1 combat to gain Warrior's Emblem. If there is a warrior in combat, your hero's auto attacks gain 50 crit. Defeat a creature in 1v1 combat to gain Temporal Accelerator, which is 300 HP, 40 attack. Again, they're not spectacular for what I've got. The Holder's Rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. I think the Rush might be the ultimate ability thing, that like the actual ability that they use when they're on full thing, but I'm not 100% sure. 50 crit sounds really nice, but this lasting a lot longer also helps. And we kind of do need a bit more tankiness, even though the attack doesn't make that much sense. We haven't got a warrior at the minute, and I don't think I'm going to lean into it, so we'll probably go for the Temporal Accelerator. Single courageous hero steps forward, the energy field hardens around them. You have more heroes than you can place on the battlefield. Drag heroes between the battlefield and reserves to choose who participates in combat. Thank God we get to pick. I thought it was just going to pick my Mystic then for me. So, yeah, we want Funke. We're going to move him there, and we're going to fight. Your team has an effect with the Rush keyword. Rush X effects are only active during the first X seconds of combat. Ah, so it's the start of combat, okay. Look at the burn. 116 stacks. We might not win still. Depends on his ability. No, we've lost. But we've done a lot. Close. One more tick of burn and we'd have had that. 165 burn stacks, man. Unfortunate, but what can you do? We kind of need these minis to go. Probably should stop putting him at the front, to be honest. Even though he does have the most HP, we probably want you there to deal with this mushroom. And we'll have you at the front here, even though you're the weakest member at the minute, just so you can tank for him a bit. See, she's not going for that one anyway, it's just the burn that killed him. Got a lot more money for that one. A lot of people seem to really like this character, the Assassin Mystic. Crit, backup and stealth. He's got 2 abilities already. Fires an arrow at the farthest enemy, deals 302 damage and gains 86 crit. And Mystic class mana regen thing. On kill, permanently gain 2 mana regen and stealth for 4 seconds. At the start of combat, other assassins and mystics gain all mana regen. Other assassins and mystics. So it's a shame it doesn't work for the same character. We're probably going to go for MiyukiYume. Crit and attack. On combat survival, if held by a warrior, items gains 10 attack. Again, there's a lot of warrior-based stuff at the minute for me. After stall 30 and stall 60, gain 12 shards. They're not going to last that long, so that's kind of useless to us. But if I put MiyukiYume in, who would I replace? It'd probably be this character, which is Fiona, but I kind of feel like we need some sort of defense. And then if we did replace for that, then we're kind of missing out because we wouldn't have the Mystic synergy anyway. Let's reroll this. Mana regen and plus 25 magic on cast, inflict 12 frost on the nearest enemy. That seems insane, so that's probably a really good reroll looking at that. Duelist, Assassin, Duelist. The holder counts as a Mystic during combat. If they were already a Mystic, they gain 25 mana regen. Now, shop rerolls cost 2 less. I want this one definitely. I would have liked this one. To put on Fiona, or whatever she's called, I've forgotten again. Yeah, it's Fiona, sorry, my memory's shot at the minute. Question is, do I freeze this to get this? Is it worth doing? Because it is obviously a really good item. Just to get the extra stuff. We can move the mana regen onto this one. We want this one now, since it's 4 mana regen anyway, and extra magic and extra damage. We want this one though, I feel. I'm going to freeze the shop just so we can get this Mystic's Glyph on the next turn. Moment of peace. Your guild gathers around the campfire and your heroes enjoy a rare moment of calm. Rank up a C rank or lower hero. Choose a hero, retrain one of their upgrades. Recharge your emergency rewind ability. I have no idea what that is. Your heroes gain 10% basic stats next combat. It's only temporary though, so what's the point? I feel like I want to train up. So we can only rank up Fiona or Ratner. I think we're probably going to go for Ratner, even though she's kind of underwhelming at the minute. Mainly because she's not doing enough damage, to be honest. Gain an item slot at the start of combat, gain 45 magic, 4 mana regen and 8 HP per rarity level of each equipped item. That sounds insane. Gain the Mystic class. You're already a Mystic class. Oh no, you're not, you're a mage. 4 mana regen. On cast, other heroes gain 12 magic and 2 mana regen. Mages and Mystics gain 12 magic and 2 mana regen. So this could be good to buff Funke. Gain the Assassin class and 25 crit. Starfall also hits the lowest health enemy for the first 3 times it is cast each combat. On kill, stealth for 4 seconds and permanently gain 6 crit. I kind of feel like the Mystic one is actually really good. Whilst this could be good, it means that you have to put items into her. And it's specifically for her. Having mana regen and magic to all other heroes, that seems kind of insane. I think we're going to go for that just as a buff character. Again, we're all relying in on Funke since we've got so much burn stuff. So we want to move this around a little bit now. This is a big health enemy. A mini boss by the looks of it based on where we are. Act boss. Yeah, we might struggle with this one.
Focus.
We're doing a lot of damage, but I don't know if we're going to be able to manage it just because the amount of shields he's getting. I think Funke might die here as well. Oh, clutch! That was so clutch, man. We got 77 shards for that one. God damn the damage, man. The burn damage, 6,700. Like, the damage that Ratner's doing though is disgustingly low, but we are buffing Funke. After every boss, the auction house offers more and higher rarity choices. Duelist, warrior again. They really want to give us duelists at the minute. Increase your team size by 1 for 45 gold. Win a combat with only 1 surviving hero. Increase your team size by 1. So that's if we do the same thing again. Apply 10,000 shields. What? Whenever the holder applies shields, also heal for 50% of the shields applied. That'd be really good for my Mystic. Whenever the enemy takes poison damage, gain 1 crit and 1 HP. We don't have any poison champions. On auto attack, inflict 1 poison on the target. When auto attacked, inflict poison. And then we've got another magic wand thing. I want this one. That seems insane. We could do with increasing the team size. It's kind of required, I feel like. Heroes gain 40 attack speed. Whenever a duelist auto attacks, they deal 5 bonus damage each time they have auto attack this combat. 5 damage isn't very much, especially if you compare it to what Funke's doing. I think we want another one of these freezing ones. We kind of need to do something about Ratna because she's not doing enough. But that being said, the shields buff is kind of insane. Give me a minute to think. I think we want this. So we've got the team size, burn, mana regen for mystics. Mages gain 25 damage. We don't have any jewelers, so we don't want that. I don't think we can do that one anyway. Yeah, I feel like that's the best that we can do right now. Actually, what was this one? 10,000 shields. We want that one on first. Mana regen and magic. Since you're going to be aiming to cast your shields as much as possible and healing, and at the minute you kind of are tank, unfortunately, I think we kind of need to buff you up a little bit because Ratna's kind of underwhelming. Let's give you more mana regen, and we might make Ratna tank, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it will nerf my damage a bit when she dies, but the shields are kind of working for us right now. So they've got all the tanks obviously in the front, this snake on the side. They're all very similar HP except for this one smack bang in the middle, which is obviously the tanky one. We want them grouped up though, so we'll probably do it like this. The mana regen is really doing us favours right now. God damn, they just melted. 520 burn there again. That's crazy. But the shields were 874, so we've probably 10 combats at the minute to boost her up, which seems really bad. The holder counts as a mystic during combat. If they were already a mystic, they gain 25% mana regen. We had this before and it was really good. I was going to pick it up. I want this. I do want to reroll just to see if we can get some sort of... Ooh, it's a burn one. So we're going to take the Vi knockoff. Stall, yeah, we've seen that one. Quest inflict 300 burn to gain HP and burn, and magic, should I say. Whenever the holder inflicts burn, inflict 30... Oh, god damn, I want that so bad. I think we're going to freeze it here, because we do want Reyna as well. We need someone who's going to tank a bit more for us. Don't like Kai. Kai smells. We've got 18, and that's 25 anyway, so we've got to go for this one. Free shop. So user counts as a mystic. You're already counting as a mystic because of that one. What does this one actually do? 12 mana regen. I think we swapped this one over because it's not obviously generated any shards for us anyway. So this might be a wasted item, to be honest. We want that one on, definitely. I think we sell this item soon. Starting mana or magic, 12 frost. I think we want that still. Go for this one. So we got another mystic. So that's technically 3 mystics now. We'll go for that for now. Wait for a common relic or take a rarer one at a cost. A single egg, big as a barrel, rests in a nest of bones. Something glints inside the shell, an artifact half grown on into its surface. The mother is nowhere in sight, but it can't be far. Choose from 3 common relics, get a relic after winning 1 combat. Gain a Mystic's emblem, your heroes have minus 50% defense. If there's a Mystic in combat, heroes gain 4 mana regen and 10 HP a second. That could be really good. Plague Ascendancy, heroes have minus 50% defense for the next 2 combats. Quest, inflict 25 poison, 50 frost and 75 burn on a single enemy. Can't do the poison. Yeah, we can't do the poison, we can't do the frost either, to be honest. Well, we can do the frost with the item, but we can't do the poison, so it's going to have to be this one. These guys at the front are fairly tanky. We kind of want to move into the corner, I feel like. We're going to protect the Funke.
Here it comes.
That burn is crazy, man. With the mana regen as well, it's so quick. And we've completed the burn thing already. 975 burn. Right. This is water throw, so we're going to get Rena this time. She's going to be our 4th. Does she generate shards by any chance? I don't think she does. Jewel is class 20 attack speed. 3 punch combo, each punch counts as an auto attack that deals extra % damage. Gives Rena lasting shield, so she is a tank. So we want... do a reroll. I've only got 9. Feel like we want that. And then we'll give it to Rena. I'm going to move this one off of... I've forgotten her name again. Ratner. Because she seems to be kind of bad. So I'm kind of moving away from Ratner at the minute. Like, having the permanent shields and stuff's really nice though, so we'll keep this item on for now. And we will proceed. Challenge encounter. Each second, heroes take damage equal to 8% of their HP. Choose a random epic. You know what? I'm gonna try it. This might be really bad and it could lose us the game here. But we'll see. Feel like we want it this way. No, because they're going to go on the side, so we want it this way. Wait. Those guys teleport? God, the damage per second. No, Funky! We did it. Bloody a little closer than what I'd like though. Heroes gain 20 magic per rank of each mage in the reserves and 2 mana regen per rank of each mystic in the reserves. After stall 25, 50 and 75, give each of the heroes 20% of the basic stats. That'd only work if you had multiple tanks. None of these are good, and unfortunately I can't reroll. So we want mages in the reserves, or mystics in the reserves. It might work to us, to be honest, because I'm probably going to move Ratner over to reserves soon. If we get another decent character. We've got poison on this one. When auto-attacked after 10 seconds, deal 2 damage and inflict 1 poison. That's kind of bad. Ming. Vanguard. Burn, Rush, Stun, Omnivamp. God damn, he has a lot of abilities there. And I haven't got enough for him. On stall trigger, give heroes a 10% max HP shield and 8 mana. Quest all 5 times from any source. After stall 30, restore the holder to 100% max HP and give 100 mana. That's insane if we could get stall, but I don't think we're going to have 30 seconds of stall, man. No, it's not going to happen. Each second inflict 2 burn on adjacent enemies. For rush, double the burn. We want this guy. We're going into the burn. 35 shards, we need to freeze this guy in. We could sell this item and maybe get enough. Because we're not generating the stuff, so then we can afford him. Right, so we want this moving over then, if that's the case. You can go on there. You can go in the reserve. So we are going to be losing out on shields here. But we've got a bit more tankiness, because we've got the damage set for Funke. We just need to keep him alive with some tanks in front. We could probably do with some of this attack speed as well. I'm going to unfreeze it though, because it's not very good, to be honest. The guild banner. Craft a banner for your guild. Your guild catches a break between fights. Talk drifts to the guild banner, which needs a design. Talk drifts to the guild banner, okay. Which needs a design to be submitted to the Department of Guild Affairs by tomorrow. Each hero has their own opinion on which design they should choose for the banner. Mage Relic, Mystic Relic, or Warrior. I'm going for Mage. Because, let's face it, it's carrying us. Mage's Inferno banner. I kind of feel like this is going to buff Funke, so we kind of need to go for the Inferno. The guild decorated their banner with a mage theme design. They also overcame the greatest challenge yet, a pile of paperwork. Gain the relic. Whenever a mage casts, they inflict burn on their target equal to 100% of the mana spent. This is the burn build, man. That's crazy. And if we could turn this new guy that's leasing Wukong in leasing Wukong Udi, should I say, because of the prayer beads, then that's another burn as well if we could make him a mage. I feel like we want it this way now. Oh, they moved to the back. I should have checked, I forgot about that. I don't think it's going to be a problem just because Funke does so much damage. But yeah, they didn't stand a chance. 1,317 burn. But 405 burn on that, 142 there. That's crazy. Don't want any of these guys. There's no Mystic or anything on there either, so we don't need anything for the buffs here. On active ability kill, if held by a mage's item, gains 6 magic. That's crazy. 2,500 shield damage. I want both of these. Reflect 33% of shield damage taken back to the source. Heroes gain 5 attack speed on combat. Victory permanently gain attack speed by 5. That's okay, but not spectacular. These two are insane. So we can get both as well. Do you give shields to yourself? No, you're Omnivamp. It's you that gives shields to yourself. So you want attack speed because of the Omnivamp. You give shields to yourself. So you want that. And we want this one on Funke, but what do we move? 33% burn, we've got that, so we need that on. It counts as a Mystic, but it's 12 mana regen only. 25 magic's insane though, we want to move this. Put this on this character, the Lee Sin Udi Wukong knockoff. And we'll put this on here. And we'll proceed there. This is actually going insanely well, to be honest. The Void Beast. Gain a rare relic for a price. I'm really happy with this team, to be honest. An ancient being materializes in front of your guild. It hungers not for flesh or shards, but memories. It conjures 3 long-lost relics before your guild, and offers them in exchange for a bite of remembrance. Assassin's Memento, your heroes start the next combat stunned for 6 seconds. That's massive, to be fair. Poison Amplifier, your heroes start next combat stunned for 6 seconds again, so they're all 6 seconds stuns. Deceleration Nexus. Every 2 stall triggers gain 1 shard. Whenever a hero inflicts poison, inflict 33% more. None of these are any good, we don't want any of these. Heroes gain 10% basic stats next combat. None of these are any good for us, so we'll just go for the basic stats. This blue one seems like he's gonna be really annoying for some reason, I've just got a feeling. He's different. Usually you can tell something's going to be annoying if it's different. How... Right, hold on. How has Reyna still got less HP than Ming? It's ranking it, that's why. She does a lot more damage there. I feel like we want it this way, because then hopefully Reyna goes straight up for this blue dude, because I've got a feeling he's going to be a pain in the ass. I think you can check the abilities, yeah. Each second deal 120 damage and inflict 12 frost to all enemies inside the frost storm. Yeah, we want this guy gone. Unfortunately, Reyna didn't want to go for it. I don't think it matters though because of the burn damage. The burn's just too crazy, man. You have reached the final boss without losing a fight. Normally the first time you lose, your extra emergency rewind serves as an extra life. Instead you now gain all the shards it saved up throughout the run. 120 shards. Nice, 153. But look at that burn! 675 there on Ming as well, that's crazy. The shields though are coming through as well now. Arya, another Frost Mage. It's too late in the game, I feel like, to go for another champion now. I'm quite happy with the team that we've got. Which is the one that we've already seen this anyway. I would have liked to level some of my characters up more, but there's too much variation. I'm not getting the same ones repeated. 12 Frost on the nearest enemy on cast. I feel like that's still really good. And shards generated, heroes gain 15% crit. Well, 15 crit and 500 shields. We want this one, definitely. For the magic as well. Could put this on our other mystic. Let's do that. Then you've got a bit more mana regen for yourself. It's not spectacular, but I don't like selling things with how little value they've actually got, because they only sell for like 3. So reroll this. MiyukiYume Grace, another mystic. Bless the lowest percent hit max HP hero, applying 125 shield and 7 mana for 7 per mana second, sorry, and healing them for half that amount. After 20 seconds, this hero can target and resurrect dead heroes. That seems kind of nutty, but okay. For Rush, 6 seconds gain stealth. Oh, that's crazy. Every 5 seconds, if there is a Vanguard in combat, there is a Vanguard. I think one of these is a Vanguard. Yes. Ming. We want that. On auto attack, inflict 1 burn. We want that. And we'll get that as well. They're all good, to be honest. I really want to level up. This is another mystic. Create a flower field for 5 seconds. Each second inflict... See, this is the one that we were missing. Inflict 2 poison. And apply 10 shields to heroes inside it. Each second after stall 15. Heal heroes inside the flower field for 10. At start combat, heroes in the back row gain 40 attack speed and increased move speed. That could be really good as well. Don't want any of these, I don't think. We don't want the Omnivamp. We want these on there. Ming wants this one. 100 HP. Do we want this? This spike plate is really good, but you have not generated enough. We want to sell Flask, because Flask is terrible. I don't think we want the boots anymore. We want that on Ming. You can have that. You can have that. 100 max HP and 10 attack speed. We still want him as a mystic because the regen thing seems to be working well. These boots don't seem to be doing as many favours, but this could be insane as well for any character that uses it. I don't want to change Funke at all because he's just getting insane damage here. 12 frost on the nearest enemy. So that's going to be the tanky enemies that are harder to take down. I feel like having stealth on him though is kind of insane as well, so we might want to swap this over. You still haven't applied the 10,000 shields. I feel like we want to get rid of these boots. And we'll move this and give you this. Which will give him stealth, obviously, for 6 seconds at the start of combat, so they can't target him. Since he's our main damage, that seems kind of insane. We'll reroll again, just hope that we finally get something that we can level up, but nope. At the start of combat, if no heroes in combat share a class, all heroes gain 30%. That's not going to apply to us. We don't need this, we don't need this. Reroll again. Got Fiona. Might as well.
Oh, this clicks now.
So every 5 casts, create a random item and gain 3 shards. Gain the Vanguard class and 200 max HP. On cast, gain 300 shield. Whenever the enemy damages, a shielded hero inflict 1 burn on the enemy per 20 shields removed. Yeah, I think we're going for more burn. Yeah, you've got a lot of HP now, so you're fairly tanky as well. You can also oh, we got the Funke level up.
Please, it'll be fun.
At hero rank ANS, upgrades are not unique to your hero. Your class determines the options. Okay. Stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. Backup, we don't need that. On cast, gain 1 magic per 5 frost on all enemies. Don't really need that. On cast, inflict 52 frost on enemies in range. That's really good, we want that. So we're getting more frost. If there is a warrior in combat, we haven't got a warrior, I don't think. I don't think any of our classes. Vanguard, Mystic. Oh, we have got a warrior, Reyna. But I also do want to level Reyna up as well. Let's do that first. Gain 1 range. Rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. Every 10 auto attacks gain 1 shard. Duelists gain 2 attack speed per reroll this game. Ah. So each time I hit reroll, she gains 2 attack speed, so she'll get 16 attack speed out of that. I feel like out of the choices I've got, that's probably the best ability. Rush lasts 3 seconds longer is kinda nice, but I feel that this one is probably better, even though it only affects duelists. But this could also be good, to be honest. I don't know, because we're only going to have the chance in this actual game now, so she's going to be permanently stuck at 16, whereas this could be really good. Let's go for that. Right. Your hero's auto attacks gain 50 crit. Crit 10 times to gain 15 shards, we don't care about that. Whenever the holder inflicts frost, inflict 20% more. We haven't really got anybody who does that much frost damage. Except for now maybe Funke, but he does everything. We want this one definitely. But we need... got 2 gold short. Do I sell the boots for it? We might be lowering his HP a little bit. Too much. I feel like we're going for sell that just because this is so good. Giving everybody crit is kind of nutty. We'll proceed with that. The campfire. Your guild gathers around the campfire and your heroes enjoy a rare moment of calm. Rank up a B rank or lower hero. Have I even got any B rank or lower? Yeah, Fiona. Choose a hero, retrain one of their upgrades. I think we want to upgrade. Don't care about the upgrades, retraining one of the upgrades. I think we want this one to actually upgrade. And we'll go for Fiona.
This will hold. No doubt.
Sorry, Ratner, you stay on the bench. On cast, permanently gain 1 magic. That would have been great to have early. After stall, 30 seconds, permanently gain 2 mana regen. Each second gain 30 health damage to adjacent enemies. Deal 30 damage. That could be really good, seeing as we kind of put her near the front, or she's tanking for us a little bit. On rush trigger, gain 100 max HP, 12 attack, and 10 attack speed. But this is right, obviously, at the start of the game. I feel like this is actually going to be big. We want that one. We got ourselves a green dragon. Ah, right, so... I don't know if this guy... Does this guy do AoE damage? Deal 368 damage and 21 poison on all enemies. Auto attacks inflict 5 poison and hit all adjacent heroes to the target for 66% damage. So we kind of need to split around a little bit, I feel like, here. This could be a bad idea though, to be fair. 124k, man. I feel like we need to adjust this like that, because I feel like these two are not going to get targeted first. That's a big gamble. You've got the most HP, so we want you there. Copy you like that. Funke's going to have to run in a bit just to guarantee that he doesn't end up being the first hit. Because obviously we need him being the last guy.
1 second.
Those shields are coming in clutch. 900, 1k burn, 107 frost, stunned. This guy's melting. No chance, he's not even getting through the shields. 3k burn. The burn build broken, man. That's crazy. We absolutely destroyed him there. And there we go for Ratner, just sat in the corner. You don't even get to be in the background. Funke and his burn damage is crazy. Defeated the demo boss, congratulations. You now enter the endless mode where you compete against other team's strength against other players. Compare your team's strength against other players, should I say. We completed the 2 quests and stuff as well now, so we're even stronger. 32k. That's crazy, the burn damage on its own. 19,300. Burn catalyst, 12,000. So that's nearly 32,000. Well, it's more than that, won't it? But yeah. Yeah, maths is not a strong suit, should I say. I can't speak today at all. But you're doing a lot of burn damage as well, to be fair. 626. That's still half of Funke's, considering I hadn't really built into it, but these shields are really coming in clutch now. One last auction house, your final chance to spend your shards. Final chance. You know we're gonna do it.
Stop.
S rank, baby. On cast, inflict 119 burn on enemies in range. At the start of combat, if this hero is alone in the back 2 rows, they gain 25% magic and 50% crit. That could be crazy as well, but if somebody jumps on him. Stall abilities trigger 6 seconds faster now. Give me this. More burn, baby. All S rank heroes get an additional item slot, and that's clutch as well. At the start of combat, if there is exactly 1 hero in front of the holder, they permanently gain 6 attack. The holder's rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. On crit, inflict 3 poison. After stall, gain 3 shards. Whenever a mage or mystic casts, they deal damage equal to 100% of their magic to all enemies and apply shields equal to 1000% of their mana regen to all heroes. Give me that, man. I'm just going to check the others. Oh, that's really good as well. On rush trigger, inflict 20 burn to all enemies. 15,000 damage with auto attacks. That's not gonna... Well, it might do, but it's mainly the burn. Mage warrior. Huh. Cell empowers our attacks, causing them to also hit the nearest enemy to Cell's target, dealing 40 bonus damage and inflicting 3 frost. On cast, gain 100 crit. Gain the warrior class and 50 attack. Bonus damage from permafrost can crit. On crit, cast inflict 3 frost. On cast, Cell gains 32 crit. She could be really good, but this is nutty. I can't freeze either, and I haven't got enough for both. I'll definitely want this. There's just no way that we're not taking that. 26. Can I... How much are you worth? 16. Ooh. You know what we're doing. Sorry, Ratner. Sell the hero, returns the items they had equipped. We want this guy. It's a shame that we can't increase the team size. But then again, what good is this going to do us? Because she's just going to be sat on the bench and it says we don't get another chance to shop now. We've only got 35, so we can't afford Slaughter Mandate as well as this. Might as well just look to possibly get another... I want this though, Rush Trigger 20 burn, we might as well go for that. Do it that way. We did get another item for Funke though as well, didn't we? That's unfortunate that I just remembered that. I'll probably give that item to Funke as well. Attack speed and attack, you definitely want that. So you count as a mystic again. Do we want this? It's 12 mana regen though, it's kind of shitty. I think we want that. You can... I know we've just swapped the same item over, I think it's probably better this way. Because the amount of time that we're getting the shields up and stuff, it's kind of insane. Plus she's getting burned as well now. I think we're better off that way. It's a shame we couldn't have got this as well, because that would have been really good on Funke. But, c'est la vie. Right, so we've got some shrooms again. So we want you there, you there, you there, and you there. God damn, they're doing a lot more damage now though. The nuke from Funke though, 2k burn stacks. Our 2 frontliners died that time though, that were quite bad to be fair, 2,800 burn stacks. Oh, crazy. Right, we need to definitely move around a little bit here. We need to take these spiders out first. Probably want... Which one's got the most HP? Ming, so you want to go there. You can go there, and you can go there. Split the damage a little bit here. Ming's going down really quick though, unfortunately, which does affect our burn, but I don't think it matters. I think that worked out slightly better for us. Ming didn't get enough burn though, to be fair on that one. Kinda want to move into the corner again. Maybe swap you two around because Ming is pretty solid. Maybe put you there so you survive a little bit longer to give us the shields. Because them shields are really coming in clutch. 1k burn stacks again. 2k burn stacks. Crazy. Huh. Retrain and upgrade. Gain a random epic relic. Or choose from 1 to 3 epic items. Do we want a relic or an item for Funke? That's the question. I feel like relics can benefit everybody, but it's completely risky, whereas getting a choice of 1 to 3 epic items. I think we want that. Choose an epic item. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, that's terrible. See, this if we'd have got something that were poison damage for the relic, for example, it wouldn't have benefited us at all. Hold accounts as an assassin during combat. If they were already an assassin, gain 30 crit. Oh, get more tankiness. Take 7,500 damage, but gain 25% max HP and 25% defense. See, these guys are doing a lot of damage now. So it would be nice to have somebody who was tankier. But we have to take a lot of damage for this. What is HP? See, that's like 5 combats as well, though. I kind of want this to put on Funke, just to give him an extra ton of crit, because he's already got this one as well. But can magic attacks crit? That's a question. Because if magic attacks can't crit, then... I mean, League of Legends magic attacks can't really crit unless you're getting specific items. But does it base off of League of Legends since it's the same creators? So there's no explanation whether it does or not. This could be a waste of money. Whereas this is pretty solid, but we have to wait a while for it to come in. And before that, it's going to be pretty useless. But it'd be also really good on Ming. I feel like we want to put this on Ming just to be safe. He doesn't generate shields for himself, does he? No. No, he just stuns. Like for... See that... If it's a shame it doesn't apply to characters that apply the shield. So, for example, we could have put it on Fiona, and then it applied to everybody. That's a shame that we can't do that, but oh well. 47k damage. See, these guys together, well, all this together is just as much HP as the boss, and there's obviously more enemies. We want Ming still here, I think. But poor Reina's going to take the brunt of the damage here.
Here it comes.
Nope, Ming's apparently taking all the damage. That frost field nova thing from the blue shrooms though was really bad there. 5,000... Yeah, 574. You're actually doing a lot of burn damage now because of the burn reflect. I forgot about that, to be honest. It's still Funky doing all the damage though, let's face it, it don't matter. I mean, shield-wise, 5,400. That's kind of a lot, to be fair, considering it's shields. Damage taken 12k. So, how much did you need for this? So it said damage taken 12k, but there we go, it says 4,400. Huh. Logic, bruh. But that should be good, it should only mean one more combat there. And I think we'll leave it the same way. Just because we need Ming to take this damage. I get he's kind of sacrificial at the minute, but he's Omnivamp based, so he shouldn't really be the main tank. That was really close, to be fair. Funky was the only one left. Right, is this finished now? Yes. So you can move. Swap places with Reina. Right, there we go. Now, because they circled in as well, like the burn from Fiona's shields and stuff is gonna go nuts. But they still went for Ming first. But that one much better. 1,000 burn on Ming. Huh. See, Ming is actually doing work, to be fair. Rare relic. Attack boost. Crit boost. See, crit now at this point could be good. 1 to 3 rare relics. See, let's go for that. When a combat with 4 or more combined classes in play, get 3 random crest items. Crest items make a hero count as having an additional class. Whenever a hero inflicts frost, inflict 33% more. There is an assassin in combat, heroes gain 3 stealth. Stealth for 3 seconds, should I say. The first time they go below 66 HP each combat. I feel like this one is the one that we have to take, to be fair. I don't know if we actually match this. 4 or more combined classes. Mystic Vanguard, Warrior Duelist, there you go, we've got 4 already, we've got Mage, yeah, we've got more than 4. These guys are really insanely tanky though, we need this Frost guy dead. Because that Frost Storm is gonna wreck us, to be fair, and they're so tanky now. Yeah, that's it, that's GG. Unfortunate, 109,931. Not spectacular, we got to floor 6. But oh well, we got quite far considering, as stupid as it sounds, the ones that are usually near the top are usually people who are cheating, cheat engine and stuff like that. But I'm quite happy with how far we got. That burn damage was crazy, but Funke just died too quick. We didn't give him enough protection, unfortunately, and I don't think there's any way to tank that easily. First rift cleared. That's your first rift down, thank you for playing. Consider wishlisting the game on Steam if you enjoyed it. And I consider to you guys as well to wishlist the game on Steam, because obviously it is a very good game. If you like TFT or games on that style, if you like roguelites, it's a very good game to go for. I've got no problems at all with this game. 79.1% top player on the first run. I'm quite happy with that game though. So, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time.